When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on. Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Ants. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, you know, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics. It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
And welcome back, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to Homestead High School and this edition of high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. We got doubleheader action for you. It's Homestead taking on Northside here at Homestead High School. I'm Thad Goff, bringing you the broadcast here on SummitCitySports.com. This is senior night for the Homestead Spartans. They will have 7 seniors playing on this team. They'll have 2 games left in the regular season, both on the road after tonight. But 7 seniors will be honored for senior night for the Homestead Spartans. Those seniors are Sophia Buck, Kara Geely, Julia Huey, Bree Lucas, Liv Seifert, Solaire Starks, and Haley Swing. By the way, Solaire Starks, the second leading scorer on this Homestead team, along with Ayanna Patterson. I'd like to take this moment to thank our sponsors, as we do every single week, that allow us to come out here and do the many games that we get to do here on SummitCitySports.com. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Summit City Sports. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. You can also like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it is game on. Parkview Sports Medicine is the region's largest integrated sports medicine team. They provide athletes with specialized services from improving their performance to recovering from injuries. To learn more, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. That's parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit drivekelly.com. Simple, transparent, and reliable. The world is waiting for you to make a difference in a way that only you can. Discover your strengths at Indiana Wesleyan University's residential campus in Marion, Indiana. Visit indwes.edu. Big-Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at Big-Eyed Fish. The University of St. Francis offers 100% job employment in select programs and 100% pass rates on many licensure exams with over 2,300 students. The main campus is located in the heart of Fort Wayne. For more information, visit sf.edu. That's sf.edu. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves and trust Kurtz Mio to power wash your home. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off all power washing services. Well, we will be right back for a little more pregame for you here on SummitCitySports.com. This is Homestead versus Northside on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, the University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
And welcome back, everybody, to this edition of high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com. We got doubleheader action for you tonight. It's Homestead taking on Northside here on SummitCitySports.com. Also streaming live over both YouTube and Facebook. Well, look at the standings. This is a Summit League game. Homestead is the top seed in the Summit League. They are 7-0 in conference play, 20-2 overall. And meanwhile, Northside is 1-5 in conference play, 5-13 overall. Homestead obviously had a much better season, and recently they've won their last 6, whereas Northside has lost their last 2. In fact, for Northside, season started off pretty well. They had actually won their first 2 games, but then they hit a rough patch. They lost 7 straight, and since then they have only been able to win 3 out of their last 8. 2 more games remaining for Northside. Had a game against Carroll that was supposed to be played back on Saturday, but that was postponed because of poor weather conditions and poor road conditions. Homestead did not have such a fate, although the boys did have such a fate. They had a game that was supposed to be played against East Noble that was postponed due to bad weather conditions. Well, we're going to take another quick break and come back for the start of this game here on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
And welcome back, everybody, to this edition of high school basketball here on SummitCitySports.com. We are getting close to the start between these 2 teams, Homestead and Northside. Again, this is a doubleheader. The girls play first, and then the boys play second. That game is scheduled to start at 7:30. May start a little later, depending on when the girls' game ends. Take a look at the starting lineups. Those starting lineups will be announced here shortly. For Northside, getting the start will be Trinity Mitchell, Julene Ruil, Shaylin Wilcher, Michaela Wilcher, and Nia Coleman. Those are the starters. All 5 starters for Northside are seniors, and all 5 starters for Homestead are seniors, largely because this is senior night here at Homestead High School. Kara Geely gets the start along with Solaire Starks, Julia Huey, Haley Swing, and Brianna Lucas. Again, you'll likely see Ayanna Patterson. She averages 12 points a game. She's the leading scorer for this Homestead team. Solaire Starks not too far behind her. Those 2 are the only 2 double-digit scorers for the Homestead Spartans. They do have 4 returning starters from a year ago. And, you know, Rod Parker, the head coach, he's been the head coach here at Homestead for 20 years. This is his 20th season. Before he became head coach of the girls basketball team, he was an assistant coach with the boys team and actually was an assistant under boys head coach Chris Johnson. His boys will be playing as soon as this girls game gets done against the Northside Legends. Legends on the season, they have just 1 player averaging double figures. That's Nia Coleman, who's averaging double figures for them. She averages 14.5 points per game. The rest of the team averaging single digits. Leader in rebounds is Coleman again. She leads them in that category as well. Julene Ruil is the leader in assists, and with 55 of those, and also 20 steals on the season and a couple of blocks. Well, we'll take a quick break and come back for the national anthem and the starting lineups introduced on SummitCitySports.com.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish. that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
And, of course, you just heard the national anthem here on Summit City Sports. In a moment, they'll have the introduction of the starting lineups. Homestead 20-2 on the season. Northside comes in at 5-13 on the year. Northside does not have a marquee win on their resume. They only have one league win. That was against Wayne. The Wayne Generals have not yet won a game in league play. So now we'll have the introduction of the starting lineups.
First for Northside. Starting at one guard, the 5'9" senior number 1, Trinity Mitchell. And another guard, the 5'9" senior number 2, Jewel Roy. And another guard, the 5'8" senior number 3, Shaylin Wilshire. And another guard, the 5'7" senior number 32, Nia Coleman. And a fifth guard tonight at 5'8", senior number 34, Mikayla Wilshire. The head coach for the Legends, Ms. Jamie Weiss. And now introducing the 7 seniors for the Homestead Spartans. At guard, 5'6" senior number 2, Kara Geely. Senior number 22, Julia Huey. A forward, 6' senior number 30, Haley Swing. At forward, 6' senior number 42, Bree Lucas. The other forward is 6' senior number 50, Liv Cypher.
And, of course, you just heard 5 seniors introduced because this is their final home game as Homestead Spartans. This is senior night here at Homestead High School. Homestead has 2 more games remaining after tonight. Those will both be on the road. Northside has 1 game remaining after tonight. Northside looking for a marquee win. They really don't have one so far on the season. Perhaps their biggest win so far was the game against Wayne, which was their only league win of the season. They were able to win that one. But other than that, they have not been able to win a single league game all year. And the 2 games that Homestead has lost, those were neutral court games. One of them was in overtime, and we are underway here in Homestead. They kick this one to the corner, back to the top of the key, and Geely has it looking underneath. Homestead plays largely motion offense, and that 3 is good. Julia Huey. And Homestead takes the early 3-0 lead. Back the other way come the Legends. Homestead plays a lot of man-to-man defense as well. Did the Legends game against Bishop Dwenger. They played a good bit of zone. They played some press defense. Of course, Dwenger did a lot of that as well. That was a loss for the Legends. So Legends work this one around to Jewel Roy. My apologies for mispronouncing her name earlier in the broadcast. This is Michaela Wilcher with the ball. Check that. That's Nia Coleman, number 32. Although Michaela Wilcher is wearing the number 34 tonight. She normally would be wearing the number 5, but had the jersey change for tonight. Again, she is one of 5 seniors on this Northside team. All 5 seniors are starting in the game for the Legends. Coleman thinking about the 3, gets cut off and taken away. That's Geely with the steal. Looking inside, feeds it off to Swing, and she puts it home. Haley Swing makes it 5-0, and right now Northside looking for a swing in momentum. They give up 5 points on the first 2 possessions. Northside had an elongated possession the last time around, largely because of good defense by Homestead. Appear to be in more of a matchup zone this time. Rod Parker mostly uses man-to-man defenses, but does use some zones when necessary. Get this one out to Roy. Loses the ball. It's out of bounds. Who's got it? Looks like it's going to stay with Northside. A couple of substitutions. Liv Seifert in the game. And also Sophia Buck, another one of those seniors, getting some early action tonight. You would think that we will likely hear from Ayanna Patterson at some point in this game. She is the leading scorer for the Spartans. Coleman for 3, can't knock it down. Loose ball, that'll stay with Northside. It was off the hands of Lucas. Pass is tipped and out of bounds, and that's going to stay with Northside again, that time knocked out by Liv Seifert. 5:42 to go in this first quarter. Homestead scored on their first 2 possessions. Geely goes down, no call. Might have lost her footing the whole way, but a pass gets away, and it's taken away by Buck, and a foul called. They call it on Shaylin Wilcher. That's going to be her first foul of the game. And Rod Parker, the head coach of the Homestead Spartans, spent a couple of years as an assistant coach under Chris Johnson. That baseline jumper is good by Bree Lucas. So Homestead scoring on their first 3 possessions, and the last 2 times they've had the ball, they've made quick work of it. Coleman has to give it up. That's Roy. Guarded well by Buck. Waiting for the screen, but Mitchell backs away. That almost gets away, though, from Nia Coleman. And Coleman averaging double figures on the season. She averages 14.5 a game. She's the only Northside Legend to average double figures this year. Coleman gets the screen. And this is Roy. Gets it to a cutting Coleman. Loose ball, and Homestead has it. And check that. That was actually Wilcher. That's 2 turnovers, actually 3 turnovers forced by Homestead, but a missed shot there for the first time. That was Grace Sullivan. Coleman brings it across the timeline. To the basket, Coleman stops and kicks. Mitchell has it blocked, out of bounds. Another elongated possession for Northside, but no matter how long their possessions have been, they've not been able to do anything with those possessions. Well, some subs will come in. Sydney Graber, Ayanna Patterson check into the game along with Riley Parker. Loose ball. Who's got it? Homestead does. Out to Graber. Graber the feed inside. That's Seifert. Seifert making a couple of moves, and they got her for steps. Definitely looked like she moved the pivot foot there. It's not quite a full house here at Homestead High School, but the Homestead fans have turned out pretty well for this senior night game for the Homestead girls. It's not senior night for the boys. That pass tipped up in the air. I believe that would have been the 4th turnover committed by Northside had Homestead come up with it. Baseline drive and a foul that will likely send Wiltshire to the line. They call it on Seifert. That's her first. So Wiltshire will go to the line to shoot 2. But she misses the front end. Northside has had a lot of elongated possessions, and it's not because of offensive rebounding or anything like that. I've been trying to figure out this man-to-man defense of Homestead. Homestead has just defended very well. Haven't really left any open shots for Northside. That grazed the front of the rim. So 0 for 2 for Wiltshire at the free throw line. Graber has it tipped, but recovered by Seifert. Here's Graber, can't put it home, around and out, and rebounded by Coleman. Wide open down the court. And a whistle blows, and I think we've got a foul against the Spartans. They call that one on Graber, who had the miss on the other end. So another elongated possession for the Legends. Homestead scored on their first 3 possessions, and that might be an offensive foul, and it is. An illegal screen. They call it on Trinity Mitchell. That's her first. And the second team foul against the Legends. Little pressure put on by the Legends. They put on some pressure in the game against Dwenger. Actually came back from a double-digit deficit to cut it close. But that baseline bucket goes for Graber, and she'll be going to the line. A chance at a 3-point play for Sydney Graber. And she does indeed complete the 3-point play. A 10-0 lead for Homestead after they had scored on their first 3 possessions and then gone cold from the field. But Northside has yet to score in this game, and we are less than 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Stolen away. Seifert with the takeaway. Up ahead, Patterson puts it in transition. Turnovers leading to transition opportunities. That has been the name of the game in the early going. Homestead up 12-0. Here's Roy, kicks, and a bucket goes. That was Wiltshire. They're calling it a 2. It was just a question, was she outside the line or inside it? Seifert leaning in, got it. She's on the board, make it 14-2. And Mitchell couldn't get it to go. Stolen away by Patterson. Patterson trying to go all the way up the floor, and they might get her for a carry, or is it a foul? Didn't see a signal, but I think they did get her for a carry, either carry or a travel. Samaya Chambers and Samaya Reed have come into the game for Northside. And meanwhile, we're going to get a discussion between the officials. Now, the initial call, I believe, was a carry on Patterson. Or was there a foul? The officials are going to discuss it. We'll wait for the announcement here. Certainly looked like a carry, either that or a travel. I think they're going to stick with the initial call. This is Nia Coleman bringing it down the floor for Northside. They trail 14-2. Northside looking for their second league win of the season. Homestead has not lost a league game. This is Wiltshire, the kick. Actually, that was Wiltshire taking the shot. That ball headed out of bounds, and it's going to be out to Homestead. Graber was going after it. I'm not really sure she needed to, though. This is Parker, gives it up. Long pass to Swing. Swing feeds it inside. Loose ball taken away by Coleman. I believe that's the first turnover committed by Homestead in this game. And Coleman will bring it down the floor for the Legends, against the Spartans. And they're going to get a blocking foul. That looks like it's going on Parker. And it is Parker. It's a non-shooting foul, so the inbound goes to Roy. Roy with a pull-up, left it short. Tap back out, and an offensive rebound by Samaya Chambers. Chambers, one of the reserves. 3 ball on the way. It's good! Jewel Roy. 5 points for her. She's got all 5 points for Northside, and a foul called on the Legends on the other end of the floor. Foul is on Wilcher. It's Shaylin Wilcher who's called for the foul. Not to be confused with Michaela Wilcher. 4 fouls against Northside, 3 against Homestead. Patterson a little bit too strong. Putback goes for Haley Swing. Give her 4 points. And with the final seconds of the first quarter ticking away, Northside could choose to hold for the final shot of the quarter. If they get a bucket here, it's a 1-possession game. That was close to being a carry. Coleman gives it up. This is Chambers with it. Guarded well by Haley Swing, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Swing, and Northside will take over. Roy to inbound. Knocked away and stolen away. Riley Parker, 1-on-1 and a foul with 9 seconds to go, and Parker is going to head to the line to shoot 2. That's the 5th team foul against Northside, and they call it on Nia Coleman. Riley Parker, who has yet to score in the game tonight, has a chance to get on the board from the charity stripe. She does. A 12-point lead for Homestead, make it 13 on the second free throw. 2 points for Parker and an 18-5 lead for Homestead, and now Northside you would expect would hold for the final shot, but they take one right away from Coleman. Second one doesn't go, and that is the end of the first quarter. 18-5, all Homestead after 1. We'll come back for the start of the second quarter after this message on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way, offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
18-5 the score after 1 quarter of play. About to begin the second quarter. Homestead leading Northside. Homestead trying to go to 8-0 and win on senior night. Northside trying to get their biggest win of the season. They'll have to come back from 13 down if they want to do so. Not only be their biggest win of the season, but their second league win of the season. But turnovers do not help that cause. And by my count, I believe that is 5 turnovers now committed by Homestead, or by Northside. Check that, 6. 6 turnovers committed by Northside. A little half-court pressure here by the Legends. Feed inside. That was Amber Austin. Patterson misses the 3. Check that, that was Starks, Solaire Starks, who has yet to get on the board tonight. They get it into Patterson. Tough shot, and Patterson puts it home. She's got 4 points on the night. 20-5, all Homestead so far. Does Northside have a run left in them? Jewel Roy with it, gives it up. Almost stolen, or almost away from Chambers. She's being hounded there by Haley Swing. Loose ball, out of bounds, Homestead ball. Well, that's got to be one issue that head coach Jamie Wops has already addressed in the huddle with her Northside Legends is the turnovers. Pull-up jumper, that's short from Amber Austin, and back the other way comes Coleman. Homestead does do a good job getting back on defense. The kick out to Chambers. Chambers along the baseline. Here's Coleman. It's back outside and has to give it up in the end to Chambers. Open shooter, Coleman, a little bit too strong on the three. Patterson skies for the rebound. Up ahead to Starks. Starks able to put it in transition. Transition buckets aplenty for the Spartans. They lead at 22-5. And we get a whistle and I believe a kickball against Homestead. With 6:10 to go here in the second quarter. 7 turnovers already. No, we do have a foul, I beg your pardon. That's on Haley Swing. Coleman. Pull up in the baseline, no. And Austin, or rather Patterson, trying to grab the rebound but can't control it. Chambers, though, can't finish. Here's Starks coming the other way. Starks in the lane. Can't get it to go. Offensive foul over the back. I said offensive foul. It was a loose ball foul, actually, on Patterson. Looking for the putback bucket. That's Patterson's first foul of the night. And here's Chambers. Gives it up at the last second to Coleman. Loose ball headed into the backcourt. Patterson with the steal. And an easy bucket in transition for Ayanna Patterson. 19-point lead for the Spartans. Here's Roy. Trying to get to the lane, instead kicks it out. Good defense by Starks. Step back jumper, Roy. No. Offensive board and a foul. Northside has yet to score here in the second quarter. They called that one on Austin. Samaya Reed will go to the line to shoot 2. And well off the mark with that first one. A couple of changes to the lineup as Geely checks in, along with Haley Swing coming back on the floor and Grace Sullivan as well. Julia Huey on the floor as well for Homestead. Second one is good. And Northside has their first point of the second quarter. They had gone scoreless till there were about 2 minutes left in the first. Now 3 minutes in, they get their first bucket of the second, but they still don't have a made shot from the field. Homestead forced to work the ball outside the perimeter. Geely looks to drive against this 2-3 zone. Into the middle of that zone to Lucas. Pull up 3 is good. Haley Swing. Give her 7 points in the game. Over to Roy. 27-6 in Homestead's favor. Coleman is fouled before the shot, so the bucket will not count. Grace Sullivan commits the foul. That's the 7th team foul against Homestead, so it will be 1-1 as Riley Parker and Sydney Graber come into the game for Homestead. Trinity Mitchell will come back in for Northside along with Michaela Wilcher. Nia Coleman has yet to get on the scoreboard. And she misses the front end, but rebound comes back out to her. Putback doesn't go, and a board pulled down by Graber. Here's Geely up the floor. Geely looking to use baseline. That might have been blocked. And Mitchell comes down with the board. Outlet to Roy. Looking for a transition bucket. They don't have one yet tonight, and that remains intact. Still no transition buckets for Northside. Here comes Geely. As Northside's able to set up in the 2-3 zone. Well, 2-3 has helped Northside a little bit. But the turnovers and the transition offense that those turnovers have led to has been a thorn in the Legends' side as we get a foul inside here on the Legends. I think they got Trinity Mitchell for that one. That's her second foul, and it's going to lead to free throws for Graber. Around and in for Sydney Graber. Graber with 4 points total in this game. Second one is good as Homestead tries to finish undefeated at home on the season. They're 20-2 already. Well, I said it was Rod Parker's 20th season. It's actually his 18th season. He's been the head coach here at Homestead for 18 years. Was an assistant under Chris Johnson with the boys team for a couple of years. Actually assisted under 3 different coaches, Parker did. Chris Johnson was one of them, and Chris Johnson's still there in his 20th season. Chris Johnson's still here, I should say. Here's Mitchell. Check that, it's Wilcher, and she draws a foul. They call it on Julia Huey. That's her first and the 8th team foul against Homestead. Well, the last free throw opportunity, Nia Coleman missed the front end of a 1-and-1. This is 2 free throws here, so Wilcher will get another chance even after the miss. And that's off as well. Rebound pulled down by Lucas. Well, it's not just free throws that are hurting Northside in this game. The turnovers have hurt them as well. Those turnovers, many of which have led to transition opportunities. Meanwhile, we get a foul on Wilcher. That's going to be the 7th team foul on Northside. So Julia Huey will shoot 1-and-1. Misses the front end. Offensive rebound and the putback by Graber. 31-6. Homestead with the lead. They lead it by 25, their largest lead of the game. Northside needs to get something going and quick. They were able to make it close after falling behind by double digits against Bishop Dwenger in a game I had earlier this year as Coleman misses that 3, but a second chance. But Dwenger eventually pulled away in the end. That's stolen away. Riley Parker with the steal. Open from the corner as Graber can't hit the 3. Wilcher comes down with the board. Coleman went down. They did not call a foul. Did look like there was contact there, though. Roy around the screen. Has Mitchell down low. Another screen from Mitchell. Coleman was thinking about it. Stops. And the shot doesn't go for Smith. Felicia Smith would have been on the board for the first time today. Cross-court pass, Parker open for 3. And she nails it. Riley Parker, give her 5 points. Legends trying to cut into this deficit as we get closer to halftime. They still don't have a made shot from the field in this quarter, and that rebound pulled down by Parker. Here comes Geely the other way. Only had 2 made shots from the field in the first quarter. 3 ball is good, and that's Parker again. And that's going to get a timeout called by Jamie Wops. We'll see how long a timeout she wants. 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you for this one. Well, for Homestead, it started early on with the turnovers turning to points. Several turnovers, I believe 7 by my last count for Northside, and just about all of those have led to transition buckets for Homestead, and that helped Homestead greatly to pull away early in this one, and they lead it by 31, their largest lead of the game. Keep in mind, Northside does not have a made shot from the field here in this second quarter. They have a point from the free throw line, and that's it. Did not have a made shot from the field until about 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Now, Roy rolled that ball in from the baseline to try and keep time from ticking off the clock, but Sullivan had a good chance at a steal. Northside is fortunate they didn't turn that one over. Baseline drive by Roy. Mitchell has it blocked. Liv Seifert with the block, coming up big on senior day. Sullivan, the pull-up, knocks it down. Nothing but net from Sullivan. And we're inside the final minute of play. This has been a runaway from the get-go. Homestead up 39-6. Coleman backing out. Inside to Mitchell, ripped away. And Northside will keep possession. Pull up 3 from Roy, no. Loose ball, back out to Roy. Gets into the lane, lost it on the way in. From the baseline, no. Pulled down by Coleman. Poked out from behind. Coleman can't get it to go. And another second chance for the Legends. Well, behind the back dribble there, and Coleman gets fouled by Sullivan. I believe that's going to be the 10th team foul. Nope, that's foul number 9. So Coleman will shoot 1 and 1. Had it been foul number 10, it would have put Northside in the bonus, and Coleman short on the front end. Homestead trying to get a shot before the buzzer. They do get one off. It's no good. 39-6 at halftime. It is all Homestead right now here in this girls basketball matchup on SummitCitySports.com. We'll take a break and come back with the first half recap on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of high school basketball on SummitCitySports.com. Homestead leads Northside 39-6 at the half. And we'll take a moment to thank some of our sponsors, as we do whenever we come out to do these games here on SummitCitySports.com. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Their specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral is needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more. Well, a big reason why Homestead is up big in this one is because of the turnovers by Northside. They've turned the ball over 7 times, and Homestead was able to take advantage of most of those turnovers and get points out of them. They lead at 39-6 at the break. Northside with just 2 made shots from the field in the first quarter, did not make a shot from the field in the second, just got one from the free throw line, and that was it. Well, we'll be back after this quick break here on SummitCitySports.com with more.
When you experience a sports injury, muscle, or joint pain, you want treatment right away. Parkview Ortho Express provides same-day orthopedic and sports injury care without referral or appointment, offering diagnostics, x-rays, the region's only body composition DEXA scan right inside of the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Walk in Monday through Thursday, 7 to 7, Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 8 to noon. For more information, go to parkviewsportsmedicine.com/orthoexpress.
It's the comets. Comets falling from the sky. 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 Comets falling from the sky.
This is the first time I've been able to do this kind of more complete understanding or view of your body. One of the things that's really important about this is that it's kind of legitimizing us as athletes.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on. Concussions. They're a concern for parents of athletes in any sport. That's why Parkview Sports Medicine is leading the way with the area's first concussion clinic. Our integrated sports medicine team utilizes an innovative, evidence-based approach to manage athletic-related head injuries in those 14 and older, providing comprehensive care to get the athlete you love safely back in play. To schedule an appointment, call Parkview Sports Medicine at 266-4007. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Get mad about blue. Get mad about your Fort Wayne Mad Ants. When looking for the best basketball action in town, it's the Go to FortWayneMadAnts.com for the complete game schedule. See your Fort Wayne Mad Ants in action. Get mad about blue.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Parkview Sports Medicine, especially since I've been a pro, has been a place where my game has really been able to develop in multiple facets. Injury prevention, maintenance, physical therapy, weightlifting, agility work, all the things that I need to do in order to have an NBA body. This is the place for me to go when I come back home and I need to get a workout in. Always welcome me back with open arms.
Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
It may be winter, but it's never too early to start thinking about spring. Start your new year sharp and trust Kurt's Mio to power wash your home. Fair prices, superior quality, and exceptional customer service. Schedule your spring special appointment today. Additional services include concrete sealing, deck and fence cleaning, driveway replacement, and stamped concrete. Give your home the curb appeal it deserves. Just head on over to kurtzmio.com, request your virtual quote, and use the code SummitCity for 15% off today.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, It's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Well, we are at halftime here at Homestead High School. 39-6 is the score. Homestead all over Northside. We'll show you some of what has gone on here in this first half. This is the first possession of the game. This is Julia Huey with a three, just 14 seconds into play, and Homestead built the early lead from then on. Northside was able to work their way back into this thing. This is Jewel Roy sinking the three from the baseline, less than a minute to go in the first quarter. But the rest of the way, it was pretty much all Spartans. It's Ayanna Patterson down low, gets in position, and sinks the pull-up jumper there in the second quarter. That's where Homestead really ran away with this one. Held Northside to just 1 point, count it 1 point there in that second quarter. They lead at 39-6, held them to 5 points there in the first quarter. Homestead trying to finish the regular season undefeated at home. This is senior night. The seniors, 5 of the seniors got to start. The other 2 seniors came off the bench very early in this game, so getting to enjoy their final home game as members of the Homestead Spartans, and it's been a pretty enjoyable career for these Homestead Spartans. Especially for these seniors, they got to be a part of a 2017 team that won the state championship. That's Rod Parker's only state championship. He's had a great career even without that state championship, but got to add that state championship trophy to his resume in 2017. Got about a minute and a half left to play, and right now Don't Stop Believin' by Journey is playing here at the auditorium, and Northside, they don't want to stop believing that they can come back and win this game. They got a long way to go, but they got 2 halves to do it. Back after this here on SummitCitySports.com.
Parkview Sports Medicine is an integrated sports medicine team. We're treating injuries when and where they happen and working to prevent them before they do. We believe the best care is coordinated care, helping ensure you get the individualized services you need every step of the way. Offering innovative treatment techniques to get you or the athlete you love back in play. Reaching higher, pushing further. Parkview Sports Medicine. Game on.
I chose St. Francis because they made a promise that I would have real-world experience that I could take when I graduated, and they delivered on that promise. For me, the classroom only gets you so far, so they're setting you up with an internship. I had a mentor that they set me up with that was a CEO of a DuPont hospital in Fort Wayne. They offer degrees in accounting, business administration, risk management and insurance, marketing, and finance. You know, they just did a great job of the full circle of not only the education but also the experience.
Second half is underway. Homestead with the basketball to start it off. Here's Ayanna Patterson from the baseline, a little bit too strong. Putback is good by Liv Seifert. That's 4 points in the game for her, make it 41-6 in Homestead's favor. Kick to Roy at the top of the key. Homestead with a 35-point lead. That is their largest of the game. That lead has just kept on building almost from the start, it seems. We get a foul, meanwhile, inside. They call that one on Seifert. That's her second foul. Seifert with 4 points in the game. Leading scorer for Homestead in this game is Riley Parker. She's got 8 points. Sydney Graber not far behind her with 7. Leading scorer for Northside is Jewel Roy. She's got just 5 points on the night. And here's Roy getting to the glass. Tough shot, too strong. Seifert boards. Starks, the outlet. Swing, knocked away. Homestead ball. Here's Buck trying to get it in. Taking some time and now does get it into swing. And this is Starks with the ball, gives it up at the last second. Starks, open three off the screen. Can't get it to go. But an offensive board Another offensive board, and Seifert is going to go to the line. They call that on Mitchell. That's Mitchell's third. And Seifert will get a chance to add to her total. She does on the first try. Liv Seifert with not only 5 points in the game, she also has blocked a shot tonight. (43-6) after Seifert goes 2 for 2. And here's Coleman giving it up at the last second. Wiltshire missed the three. And it's Starks who comes down with the bar. Starks fairly quiet tonight, just 2 points. Missed the jumper. There's Seifert, the board. Couldn't put it back. Patterson, little short on the putback effort, and we're either going to get a foul or a jump ball. And the far side official calls jump ball. Actually, it was the baseline official who made that call. Give it back to Northside. Remember, we've got doubleheader action tonight here at Homestead High School. The boys' game is set to follow this one. Roy guarded tightly. Gives it up to Coleman. She'll try the three. It's short. Pull-up jumper, no good. And the rebound ripped back by Coleman. Her putback doesn't go. That's going to go out of bounds despite the effort to save it by Wiltshire. Michaela Wiltshire could not get it back in play. Starks will bring it across the timeline. Almost stolen away, but Starks able to field it cleanly. Patterson, nice move, and the bucket goes. That's 8 points for Patterson. She's the second Homestead player to reach that total. Coleman gets it across the timeline. And that could have easily been stolen. Roy had a little bit of trouble with it, but even before that, that was right out in front of Sophia Buck. She easily could have stolen it, but we get an elbow call here. I think they got Patterson for that one. And they did get Patterson. That's the second team foul against the Spartans in this period. In this half, I should say. Late feed. Trying to make a move is Coleman. Can't get it to fall. Out of bounds. Northside ball. It's several elongated possessions in this game. Roy has it nearly knocked away. Now it is loose. Picked up by Mitchell. Coleman in a crowd. Loose ball. Swing has it. Trying to take it all the way. She does. Haley Swing. She's got 9 points in the game. She's now the leading scorer for Homestead. 47-6. Roy gives it up at the last second. Loose ball. Swing has it. Up ahead to Geely. This time a defender back, but Patterson, check that, it's Starks. Solaire Starks left wide open underneath the basket. And not surprisingly, Jamie Wops is going to call a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay with you for this one. And obviously, not surprising that she would call a timeout. That was a 3-on-1 break. And Solaire Starks was wide open underneath the bucket. Well, here we are in the third quarter. So far, Northside does not have a made shot from the field since the first quarter. They got 5 points in that first quarter, one made shot from the free throw line in the second. And here in the third, 3 minutes and 20 seconds into the period, Northside does not have a single made shot either from the field or from the free throw line. We'll roll it in to let some time tick off the clock before Coleman picks it up. And this time there's not a defender back in press. All the defenders were back in the half court. Pull up three, that's Roy, no good. Coleman saved it, but right to Graber. Here comes Geely down the floor. Starks for three, short. And the rebound by Roy. Open three, way too strong. Off the top of the glass and into the hands of Graber. That was Wilcher, Shaylin Wilcher with the miss. Knocked away but out of bounds. And that'll stay with the Spartans. Some subs will come in, a wholesale substitution basically. Samaya Chambers in along with Felicia Smith, Carissa Kessler, excuse me. I believe Samaya Reed is in as well. Missed three from the baseline. Who's got it? Battle for it. And that's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow will keep it with the Spartans. They lead it by 43. Inbound to Patterson. Puts it in. 10 points for Ayanna Patterson. High screen set for Chambers. Gets cut off by Geely. Both teams have dug into their benches. The Homestead did more so in the early going. That's largely because they started 5 seniors. Have 7 seniors on their rosters total. There's a miss inside, and the rebound to Swing. Long pass up ahead, too far for Graber. Starks going for the outlet, leading to a transition bucket, but put it a little bit too far, just beyond the reach of Graber. This is Chambers around the screen. So back out to Smith. Homestead has been sticking mostly with the man-to-man as we get a foul call. That's going to send Chambers to the free throw line. It's on Bree Lucas, who's been fairly quiet tonight from a scoring standpoint. Just 2 points for her. Some critical free throws coming up here. Northside has struggled from the free throw line, and that continues. Second one's good. So Chambers has her first points of the night. Back to the top of the key. Into Patterson. Gets it to go. Tough shot for Ayanna Patterson. She's got 12. This is Chambers around the screen. Gives it up at the last second to Smith. Only 1 point here in this quarter for Northside, and that'll continue as the rebound is pulled down by Lucas. Open from the corner. Parker, a little bit too strong. And back the other way comes Chambers. Chambers kicks it. Stolen away. That's Geely. Going up ahead to Graber. Graber puts it in. She's got 9 points. It's 55-7 in Homestead's favor. Still no made field goals for Northside since the first quarter. Kessler slows down, almost had it stolen. That was Graber. Now it is stolen. Graber with the outlet. Up ahead to Parker. Puts it in transition. And we get a timeout. It's a 30-second timeout, so we will stay with you for this one. Well, continuing the trend of turnovers leading to transition buckets for Homestead. That was what happened just on the last possession. Active hands there by Sydney Graber. Many of the turnovers for Northside have been self-inflicted, but that one was not self-inflicted. Graber, with the active hands, gets the steal and gets it up ahead to Parker in transition. Right now, Parker and Patterson are the only two players in this game who have scored in double figures. Poked away, and here's Chambers with a long three. It's good. And finally, the Legends get a made shot from the field. First time since the first quarter that's happened. Geely had it blocked. Back the other way comes Chambers. Chambers around the screen, loose ball, picks it back up. And that's stolen away by Parker. Up ahead, foul call. That'll send Lucas to the line. Jewel Roy gets called for that foul. And Lucas will go to the line to shoot two. He's been rather quiet from the field tonight, just 2 points. Does not get the free throw to fall. Only 5 fouls total in this third quarter. 2 on Northside, 3 on Homestead. Second one is good, and Lucas able to pad the lead. Samaya Chambers with the ball. Back out to Chambers, loses it, gets it back. Foul called. They call the foul on Sullivan. Get it into Roy, loose ball, gets it back. Geely was right there. Could have easily gone after the turnover, but the final seconds start to tick away in this third quarter. Stolen away, that's Graber. In transition, puts it home. Sydney Graber with 11 points, and that is how the third quarter will end. 60-10, a 15-point lead for Homestead. Back for the start of the fourth quarter after this on SummitCitySports.com.
Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Choose from over 60 vehicles under $10,000. Visit drivekelly.com. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
Both runners are running, play coming home.
From the crucial plays to the highlight of the game to the victory celebration, we are there. Summit City Sports isn't just a business, it's a group of companies investing in the youth of Fort Wayne athletics.
It's because of Parkview Sports Medicine, because of Kelly Automotive Group, Indiana Wesleyan University, University of St. Francis, and Big Eye Fish, that we can produce our broadcast viewed by hundreds of thousands in Northeast Indiana.
Support Summit City Sports. Become a sponsor. Join our winning team today.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Homestead High School on SummitCitySports.com. Also streaming live over both YouTube and Facebook. It is 60-10. Homestead with the lead. They've had the lead all the way. Roy is in kind of a tough spot. Got even a tougher after Geely almost backed into her. Coleman spins in, tough shot, left it short. Double team comes, and eventually Huey was able to get out of that trap. Open for three is Geely, no. Offensive rebound and the stick back, and I believe that was Amber Austin, number 44. Yeah, it was Austin. I believe there are no starters on the floor right now, except for Lucas. Lucas and Huey are two starters that are still out on the floor for the Spartans. Stolen away, and that's Austin again. Austin in off the bench, starting to make some noise both offensively and defensively. That three doesn't go. Sullivan with the rebound. Against the 2-3 zone. Open for three is Geely, left it short. Back out to Sullivan. An elongated possession for the Spartans. They haven't had many of those. Geely misses from three. Austin with the putback. Coleman going baseline. Tough shot, left it a little bit short. And they're going to say last touched by North.
Back into the lineup for Northside, number 3, Shaylin Wiltshire. Also in number 34, Mahoney Wiltshire.
2-3 zone to start out this possession for Northside. They trail 64-10. Amber Austin has the only points of this fourth quarter. Open three. This is Huey, left it short. Austin with the rebound and almost added to her total there, but a foul called on the board. It's going to be the third. Oh, they're calling that on Homestead. They called it on Lucas. Bree Lucas called for the foul. That's her second. Homestead leads it by 54. Kick to the corner, open three, too strong from Roy, and Austin grabs the board. Sullivan. Baseline driving, stolen away, that's Roy. Roy coming back the other way, trying to finish. Late feed, Chambers a little bit strong. But a second chance for the Legends. Loose ball, nearly turned over, but that was Michaela Wiltshire who recovered. Coleman, who's been rather quiet tonight, tough shot and a foul. They call that one on Huey. That's going to be her second foul. She hasn't committed one in quite a while. Coleman with the made free throw on the first try. It's the first point of the fourth quarter for Northside, and Coleman unable to connect on the second one. Sullivan the kick to the baseline. Open three is good. Sophia Buck. Homestead does a good job getting back defensively. And here's Roy backing out. Open three. Too strong. That was Wiltshire with the miss. And back the other way comes Sullivan. Inside Austin all alone. Puts it home. That was too easy. 6 points for Austin, all in this quarter. And Homestead with a 69-11 lead. Poked away. Huey going for the steal. Coleman initially got back on top of it. It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Homestead ball. Liv Seifert will come in and give Austin a breather. Lucas also heads to the bench. Ayanna Patterson. Nope, that's Austin's still in the game. She's going to take the inbound. Trinity Mitchell into the game for Northside. Sullivan against a 2-3 zone, kicks it out. Seifert will try the three, no good, and Coleman grabs the board. Coleman lost it. Sullivan couldn't get it. Well, backdoor cut along the line by Roy. The ball's out of bounds. It's going to be last touched by the Spartans with 3:40 to go in regulation. Inbound. Back to Roy, trying to get inside. 3 ball on the way, too strong, and the rebound pulled down by Seifert. 3.5 to go as Homestead has a 58-point lead over Northside. Buck with a drive, late feed. Seifert's shot couldn't go. And here comes Coleman the other way. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that that's Northside ball, although it looked from up here as though Jewel Roy had touched it last. But instead they give it to Northside. Into Mitchell. Pull-up jumper Roy just inside the three-point line. It's good. Jewel Roy has 7 points. Open for 3 is Buck. Knocks down another one. 6 points for Sophia Buck. All her points coming from three-point land. Roy backs it out. Pull-up jumper too strong. And the rebound ripped away by Austin. Sullivan, the outlet too strong off the hands of Huey. And North will take over. Roy brings it across the timeline for the Legends. Gets a screen. Blocked. A couple of players got that one, including Huey and Austin. Sullivan. A loosey-goose with her dribbling there. She was not dribbling with the offhand. But a second chance as Sullivan gets to the basket. Too strong. Seifert couldn't put it home. Austin, count it! And one chance for Amber Austin. 74-13. That foul was called on Samaya Chambers. And Austin will shoot one free throw to try and complete the three-point play, which she does. And North will come back the other way with it. 3 on the way from Roy. Got it. Jewel Roy becomes the first and the only player for Northside so far to reach 10 points. Maybe the only player to reach 10 points before this game is done for Northside. 3 Homestead players have already reached double figures. Late feed, Seifert, loose ball, back out to Huey. That's Buck for 3, not this time. She was feeling it earlier. But the ball's out of bounds with 1:24 to go in regulation. Three from the corner, too strong. Sullivan the board. Buck will bring it across the timeline for Homestead, as Homestead is about to improve to 21-2 on the regular season. Sullivan to the corner. Huey a little bit strong on the 3. Offensive board poked away. Loose ball, and that's just a self-inflicted wound right there. Coleman barely avoids the turnover. Kind of tossed that right off the foot of Wilcher, and Wilcher wasn't ready for the pass. We get a foul call on the Spartans. It's the 7th team foul against Homestead, and it's on Sophia Buck. 1-1 coming up for Jewel Roy. And it's too strong on the first attempt. Buck up the floor, splits the double team. From the corner, Sullivan. Yes! Grace Sullivan for 3. Had a rather quiet night, but give her 5 points after that triple. 5 points total, that is. And that's blocked. Sophia Buck right into the hands of Chambers, though. And another chance for the Legends. Blocked again, that time by Austin. Coleman had it partially blocked. Actually, that I think was fully blocked. Off the hand of Seifert, stolen away, but the clock's going to run out. That basket will not go. It would have counted, but the game is over. (78) to 16 in favor of Homestead. So this game is over, and Homestead gets the win. Before we sign off, let's get one more word in from our sponsors. Parkview Sports Medicine is the area's largest integrated sports medicine team, specialized in serving every level of athlete, no matter if they're trying to get better at what they do or recovering from an injury. Their experts coordinate your care in state-of-the-art facilities in the community. To start your journey, visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, that's the end of game number 1 of this doubleheader. Homestead defeats Northside in girls basketball. The boys game is coming your way in just a matter of moments here on SummitCitySports.com. Also, we'll be streaming live over YouTube and Facebook. Until then, this is Thad Goff. So long from Homestead. Back in a moment.